As we move on to the middleweight division, this one's scheduled for 4 rounds. Let's meet first, fighting out of the blue corner, Corey, the Hitman Steward.
Hitman Bomb Squad's own Corey Steward, 5'4", 28 years of age, making his debut here tonight after training for the last 10 years. Weighing in at 160 pounds, declares himself a slugger and his goal is to have 25 boxing fights before all said and done. Predicts a second round KO here tonight. Corey Steward, ready for action.
And now let's meet their opponent. Fighting out of the red corner, please welcome Killer Khalid Hamad.
The southpaw from Fort Bend Boxing Club, Killer Khalid Hamad, making his way to the ring here. 6 foot tall, 22 years of age, also making his debut here tonight. Has been training for the last 6 years, weighed in officially at 161 pounds. His hobby, making money. He hopefully will make some good cash here tonight with a solid victory over his opponent. Khalid Hamad, ready for action. Here we see the tail of the tape. Both fighters making their debut. 6-inch reach, 6-inch height advantage there for Hamad. Or is that 8-inch? My math skills are way off there, ladies and gentlemen. Should be a barn burner. Let's hand it over to Justin Simmons.
Fight fans, welcome back to Red Owl Boxing Arena here in Houston, Texas for our middleweight 4-rounder. Both of these fighters making their professional debuts. Let's meet first, out of the blue corner, weighing in at 159.2 pounds. They are fighting out of St. Rose, Louisiana, making their professional debut. Please welcome Corey, the Hitman Steward. His opponent on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 161 pounds, representing Fort Bend Boxing Gym, fighting out of Rosenberg, Texas, making their first foray into the world of professional boxing. Please welcome Killer Khalid Hamad. Referee Alejandro Leon.
All right, gentlemen. Anything from here and down is a low blow. Anything from here and down is a low blow. I went over the instructions in the dressing room. I expect a clean fight. Touch gloves, back to the corner.
Let's go, Khalid. Let's go, baby. Start off on the
Corey Steward, Killer Khalid Hamad. Middleweight matchup here tonight. Our second fight of the evening here at El Tigre Promotions. This fight is officially underway. Southpaw versus conventional matchup. Hamad, southpaw fighter. Taller of the two with the red. Steward in the blue.
Keep that stick out there.
Steward opening up aggressive, trying to find his way past Hamad's long jab. He's gonna have to be doing a lot of that head movement that he's been displaying here early on in this fight. Both fighters looking for a successful debut here tonight. Feeling out process in this first minute. Solid body shot there from Steward as Hamad ties up. Hamad at 5'4", a little on the short side for this weight division, but can use that to his advantage if he can work his way to the inside and just unload on the body of Hamad. Hamad trying to keep the range, keep the distance, use his size and reach to his advantage if he can. Steward works his way to the inside. Both fighters clinch up. Referee asking them to work their way out of the break. Some inside work from both fighters. Request from a break from the referee. This fight scheduled for 4 3-minute rounds in this professional boxing matchup. We're here live from Red Out Boxing in Houston, Texas. Got 7 more fights on the card scheduled for you here tonight, including a 700-pound main event and a NABF Featherweight Championship matchup as Parker takes on Rapp. Double jab cross there from Hamad. Just under 30 seconds left in this opening round. Man, solid straight left lead there from Hamad. Just under 10 seconds left. Good left there from Steward. Some inside work from both fighters. Round 1 comes to a close. It's not the official judge of this fight, but I give a slight edge to Killer Khalid from his activity and his control from the outside. No significant shots landed in that first round. It's the story of this fight. Can Steward overcome the height disadvantage, work his way to the inside and land something solid on the double tough and super tall Killer Khalid? Here we see the corner of Khalid Hamad. You gotta wonder what advice his corner is instructing him to do and adjustments to make. Maybe requesting him to open up a little bit in round 2. Happy to get the win any way he can. As he mentioned in the pre-fight presser. Round 2 underway. Big right hand there from Steward as he works his way to the inside. See what referee officially rules that a slip. The fighters getting tangled up. It's going to happen a lot in the southpaw versus conventional matchup. Those lead feet get kind of tangled up in these exchanges, especially when you got a shorter fighter and a longer fighter like this. Steward working that jab. Tie up right now from these two fighters. Good cross hook there from Steward. Got the attention of Hamad. Hamad sharp shooting from the outside. Loves that double jab cross. Steward looking to land some bombs there. Once again, another double jab cross from Hamad. So far, Hamad has been just sharp shooting down the middle, while Steward has been throwing a lot of shots from the outside once Hamad closes the gaps. That was a little unorthodox right there. A little bit of a push down. Referee officially calls that one a push down, asking both fighters to watch the head. Couldn't quite see from this angle if a headbutt happened. And that's what possibly caused us the fall down there from Steward. Hamad there, switching up his shots, changing the angles a bit. Hamad ties up. Work from the clinch here, these two fighters. Referee letting it go on. It's actually surprised the referee let that go on as long as he did, with the holding and the punching. It was like what they call in MMA dirty boxing. Short time left. Let's see who's going to leave a lasting impression for this second round on the judges' eyes. Wow. Final punch landed there for Hamad. And those right at the bell. Have to give another slight edge in that round to Hamad. And my unofficial scorecard leading 2-0 in this 4-round fight. And as you're seeing, really solid defensive shell from Steward that Hamad, when he was shooting right down the middle, was having a hard time breaking through. Halfway into that round, he made the adjustments and started punching from different angles and started having a little bit of success there. See if he can take that momentum and that changeup, see if he can run with it in round 3. Hamad seemed to be, Stewart seemed to be having his success when he was countering shots right after Hamad would be throwing his combos. So let's see what adjustments both fighters make into this 3rd round. Both fighters hungry for their first victory here tonight. Stewart just slightly off with that overhand right counter. If he landed that, it could have been a big bomb. Landed, scored pretty big for him. He is looking and measuring his shots. Both fighters clinched up right now. Referee letting him get some work in before he calls for the break. And it seems that Stewart looking to counter off that jab, that long jab of Hamad. Hamad now trying to sharpshoot and picking his shots. The fighters trying to work out of the clinch. Halfway into this 3rd round, referee calls for the break, gives them some space to work. We are back at it. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 more fights here tonight on this El Tigre Promotions fight card. Topped off with a grudge match, a rematch between Kim Colbert and Maria Harrison. Spread the word, that should be a grudge match coming your way here tonight on Clear Life Media. One minute left in round number 3. And you know what, even on the inside exchanges, I'm giving a slight edge to Hamad. Right now, Stewart looking to come alive. Trying to set up. Again, both fighters working from the clinch. Stewart have enough space there. Working from close range. Got the better of that exchange. Swing and a miss from Stewart. Just under 10 seconds left, and Steward comes alive, looking to finish strong. Was that too little too late for Steward to win the round? Fourth and final round coming up between these two middleweights. Does Steward have enough in the tank to get a knockout? He's gonna need it. I have him trailing unofficially. 3-round zip for Hamad. Can we see a dramatic comeback? That's the beauty of fighting, is it could be anyone's fight, just one punch away. Referee calling for them to careful on the elbows, careful on the collision of heads. Man seems to be doing a good job keeping the same pace, keeping control of this whole fight. And really, Steward has been more reactive in this matchup, as Hamad has controlled the pace, controlled most of the action of where this fight takes place. Definitely something for Steward to study and look back on to improve for his next fights. Seen some really good adjustments made from Hamad in this matchup. Shooting from different angles, starting off shooting right down the middle. Right hand miss from Steward. A lot of inside work from these two fighters in this matchup, as we have just under a minute left here at the Red Owl Boxing in Houston, Texas. A lot of support for Killer Khalid here tonight. 30 seconds left in this fourth and final round. 6 more fights, ladies and gentlemen. Ten seconds left in this fight. And Corey Steward and Killer Khalid go the distance here tonight. Tigre Promotions. Pretty easy fight to score, as Hamad seemed to cruise his way to a 4-round victory here tonight, winning all 4 rounds in my unofficial scorecard. Six more fights to go here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank our sponsors, BTR Cajun Throwdown. Cajun Throwdown will be held March 22nd in Lamarck, Texas. All-you-can-eat crawfish, the music festival featuring Shane Smith and the Saints, kids area, and more. Should be a fun time. Spread the word to your friends and family. We got a grudge match coming up later between Kim Colbert and Maria Harrison. Let them know. Share the link with them. Clear Life Media. So we are about to make this match official. All right, let's make this one official. Hand this one over to Justin Simmons.
My fans, a big round of applause for both of these debuting warriors in their first professional outing, giving it everything they had for us here tonight. We go to the judges' decisions to determine a winner. Judge Kelly Isaac has scored the fight 40-36 for Khalid Hamad. Judge Randy Russell scores the fight 39-37 for Corey Steward. Judge Corey Skirton scores the fight 40-36 for our winner by split decision. Fighting out of the red corner, Killer Khalid Hamad!
And Khalid Hamad earns his first victory here tonight. An actually questionable split decision there, if you ask me. That was a pretty easy